Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aliza Maheen Rauf and currently I am a second year BDS student. My topic of presentation is sustainable dentistry. So basically what is sustainability? Sustainability is the practice of meeting our present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In simple words, we can say that it means using the resources wisely, avoiding the waste, and protecting the environment while still supporting the economic growth and social well-being. So now the question arises, why is sustainable dentistry a necessity? So the answer is simple, that it is necessary to reduce the environmental harm, protect the public health, conserve resources, and ensure ethical, environmental, and future oriented dental practice. As I've said earlier, that sustainable dentistry is a necessity. It protects the environment, public health, and the future of dental practice while maintaining the high standards of a patient care. As we all know, that dental clinics generate large amounts of plastic waste, chemical waste, and energy consumption. So, sustainable dentistry reduces this pollution and the carbon footprints while ensuring the efficient use of limited natural resources for future generations, as well as it prolong the longevity of the dental practices. So now the question arises, how to achieve our goal, sustainability. In order to achieve it, our utmost approach is to continuous monitor and report the cycle. We track the improvements and report the outcomes to ensure the accountability and transparency in every sustainability initiative. We mainly focus on five key impact areas. The carbon footprint. We qualify the greenhouse gas emission from all the dental activities and products, helping us identify where we can cut the emissions. The waste production. We evaluate the waste generation and disposal methods to minimize the landfill waste and promote the recycling or safe disposal. Resources use. We not only assess the consumption of water, energy, and materials, but also aim to optimize the usage and reduce overall demand. Biodiversity. We analyze how dental operations affect the local global biodiversity, guiding the eco friendly choices. Air quality. We monitor the changes in air quality caused by the dental procedure and ensure a safer environment for the patients and the staff. Our core sustainability goal is to assess the environment impact, reduce the waste, and conserve the energy. To achieve this, we implement specific actions, adopting efficient equipment and selecting non-toxic materials which directly cuts emission and waste. In short, we can say that by measuring and managing these five pillars, carbon, waste, resources, biodiversity, and air quality, we create a sustainable dental practice that protects the environment while delivering excellent patient care. Now, in this slide, we can see there is a bar graph. This chart highlights the primary environmental impact in dentistry. The waste generation accounts for about 45% of the impact, primarily due to extensive use of single use plastics in dental procedures. Next in line is the carbon emission, making up to 35% of the impact. These emissions arise from travel, material manufacturing, personal protective equipment production, and the waste disposal. Now, the most important thing is the COVID-19 impact that represents the 20%. This pandemic intensified the environmental issues by boosting the demand for single use plastics and PPE. In short, the major challenge is reducing waste from disposal plastics and lowering the carbon emissions linked to manufacturing and disposal processes. This slide showcases the newest breakthrough in sustainable dentistry, the teledentistry, which slashes the environmental impact. So basically, what is teledentistry? Teledentistry is the cutting edge use of the latest telecommunications and digital tech to deliver dental care, consultations, education, and public health services remotely. It enables the dentist to diagnose, treat, and monitor patients through high definition video calls, advanced digital imaging, and next generation online platform, making the dental services more accessible, efficient, and future proof. So, here are the four game changing advantages that we gain through the teledentistry. First, it lowers the travel image. Of course, by cutting out the patient's trip to the clinic, we dramatically reduce the carbon footprints from the transport, a fresh win for the planet. Of course, it's time saving. Patients now get instant, hassle free online appointments, saving time, avoiding missed work, and boosting productivity like never before. It reduces the air pollution. Fewer vehicles on the road mean cleaner air, thanks to the latest remote care model that directly trends the vehicle emissions. Now, the ultimate e-dentistry. We harnessing the state-of-art online resources, interactive videos, AI-driven educational platforms, and social media campaigns to expand our reach and set new standards in the eco-friendly dental practice. In a nutshell, cutting-edge dental dentistry isn't just improving access to care; it's a revolutionary step towards the environmental conservation by slashing the emissions and pollutions. As a wise man once said, every significant achievement begins with the courage to overcome the challenges. So, in order to achieve our goal, we are basically tackling with three pivotal hurdles. First is lack of understanding. The biggest barrier is limited awareness about oral health care's environmental footprint and among the both professionals and the public. Bridging this knowledge gap is essential to inspire the sustainable practices. Then the cost reduction. By minimizing the material and equipment used, we slash overhead costs while simultaneously boosting the sustainability. Smart resource management cuts the waste and expenses together. Reputation and growth. Adopting a sustainable behavior lifts a practice's reputation, fuels the employee morale, and draws the eco conscious clients, spurring the business growth and industry leadership. So, in short, to achieve a meaningful progress, we must first confront and overcome the challenges that stand in our way. This slide is especially for the patient centered care, in which the four essential domains must be taken account whenever we are talking about the sustainability. So these four domains together create a comprehensive framework for patient-centered care that balances the clinical excellence, sustainability, and personal responsibility. The first one is the preventive care. This domain focuses on proactive measures to avoid oral disease and reduce carbon dioxide emissions. It emphasizes the prevention as both a health and sustainability strategy. Second is the operative care. Here we deliver a high quality interventions of durable treatments with the goal of minimizing repairs. Over here, the aim is to make procedures long lasting and efficient. Third one is the integrated care. This represents a holistic approach that combines various aspects of patients' well-being. It blends medical, emotional, and environmental considerations into a unified care plan. Lastly, the ownership of care. In this domain, clinicians take full responsibility for the treatment's outcome and the continuous growth of care quality. It derives accountability and improvement in patients' management. Now, this one is the ultimate playbook for a greener, smarter dental future. Now, the thing is that if we have a strong grip on these three factors, then we'll be able to create a powerhouse ecosystem where management, education, and institution backing drive dentistry towards sustainable, high impact the future. Now, the very first factor is the standardized measurements. We lock down the consistent matrices and vendor agreements to reclaim material and track down every ounce of progress, turning waste management into a precision science. Now, the second most important thing is the public awareness. We educate the masses on how oral health choices impact the environment and inspire sustainable patients' behavior, making eco friendly dentistry a lifestyle. Lastly, the Dental Association role. The association fuels the movement by promoting the sustainable practices and weaving environmental responsibilities straight into a dental education and guidelines, setting the gold standards for the profession. Now, in the end, I would just like to conclude my presentation that the future of dentistry isn't just about the flawless smiles. It's about the forging an eco revolution where every drill, every material, and every patient interaction is measured, green, and purposeful. By embedding these standardized sustainability matrices, igniting the public awareness of oral health's environmental footprints, and empowering the Dental Association to campaign green guidelines, we transform the entire profession of being a dentist into a catalyst for planetary health. Thank you.